It's exciting. We've been waiting all season long now for this Big Ten action to tip off. We've got a home game at the Breslin Center. Everyone's ready. It's going to be a great day.
Good afternoon and welcome live to the Breslin Center, where it's the opener of the Big Ten season for Michigan State, hosting the University of Illinois Fighting Illini. The ball is in the air, the tip is off toward the sideline and picked up by Illinois. Here we go in Big Ten play between Michigan State and Illinois. One dribble back to Jankoska. Spartans trying to get some penetration. Quick pass inside. Reimer makes the catch. Turnaround hook up and in. An ambitious pass by Jankoska works out. Reimer now with 7 points. Over to Jankoska on the right side. Lob into Agee. Makes the catch and lays it home. Agee was calling for it. Jankoska saw it. And Agee finishes. The deep three fly. That's no good. Randy Agee with that long wingspan picks the rebound out of the air. Pushed ahead to McCutcheon. Over the left wing. Allen. Her three ball. Bam! Kirkpatrick drives the baseline on Gutser. Bounce pass out to Holoshinsko. Wide open three. Got it. Can't leave her that wide open. The freshman sharpshooter knocks down a good look. Free throw line for Reimer. Out to Gutser. Down to the post. Quickly cutting to Reimer. And there's the layup from Taya Reimer off the feed from Coco Gaines. Michigan State with the lead. They're up 32-28 over the Fighting Illini. Quick pass inside. Catch made by Jankoska. Sworn. Handoff to Reimer. Jumper from the middle of the lane is good. How about the passing by Tori Jankoska today? It's McCutcheon. Bounce pass underneath to Gusser on the right block. Turnaround hook. That is good. To get a stop. And here they come from right to left, trying to extend a 5-point lead. Pass down low to Gusser in transition. Out to Reimer. Then Jankoska. NBA three. Bam! First three of the afternoon for Jankoska tears the roof off the Breslin Center. Spartans win today. They defeat the Fighting Illini to open up the Big Ten season. Michigan State winning 71-47 over the Fighting Illini.
Hey, Tori, hold your baby up.
Jenny, that's the same outfit Kaylee.
What you gonna call it?
Your reading buddy.
Oh my God.
She was probably 2 or 3, and she was actually able to dribble a little basketball at home. So she had a ball in her hand a lot during that time.
I always loved being in the gym and shooting. My older sisters played, so I would always be around the gym even when I wasn't old enough to play. So I would just be out there halftime, before the game, shooting around, and it was just always a love of mine.
I guess some exciting times was when she got to play with Jenny in high school, because Jenny was a senior and Tori was a freshman.
Before games, we would be on the way to the game and just blaring Shania Twain and Britney Spears as loud as it could go, just screaming on the top of our lungs. And it was just amazing. And getting to play with her, I mean, there was a few times we would have to make our team run because we'd be arguing with each other in practice or something, but it's just the way it was with her, and it was awesome being able to play with her and share the court with her.
Look at me.
A lot of kids.
My siblings, they're 3 of my best friends. My brother goes here, and I love being able to see him at practice every day. We'll go out to eat, I'll go over to his house, and we've gotten a lot closer since he came here, and since, we're pretty close to the same age. And then Jenny's, I don't think there's any 2 people that can be closer, really. We laugh nonstop every time we're together. And then my older sister is the same way. We laugh and we have a great time, all of us together. And she's a little bit older, so she's more like a, Tori, are you doing this right? Are you doing that? And she's kind of been like that older sibling that looks out for me and my 2 younger siblings.
Every year before Christmas, on Christmas Eve, we'd always spend the night in each other's rooms and just play games all night. And I mean, we'd fight here and there, and we used to have a court in our backyard and played basketball, and we'd always go at it then. But it was awesome. Like, I could not imagine life without them.
On June 29th at about 5:50 p.m. I got a call, and Tori was actually at Point Guard College in Chicago. And so she did not know that anything was going on. And the call came that You know, Jenny was in a horrific ATV accident, which is it's a rhino, which has a roll cage on it, and so you sit inside it. It's a two-seater, and she was thrown from it, and it actually rolled on top of her midsection. She had 17 broken bones. She had lacerated her spleen, liver, kidneys, and pancreas.
She didn't really tell me all the extent of her injuries. She didn't want me worrying while I was driving home or rushing too much or anything like that, so she didn't really fill me in on everything. And then when I got to the hospital, it was, you just seen her laying in bed, and she was in so much pain, and she could barely move, she could barely talk, and you know, you lean over to give her a hug, and she just says, help me, you know. It's like the most helpless feeling in the world when all you want to do is take all the pain away from her and take it to yourself, so just so she's okay.
Pancreas was actually shredded. And your pancreas, most of the other organs can heal. Everything that we just talked about can heal, except for the pancreas is one of those that just doesn't heal.
It was my mom, my dad, Jesse, and my sister's husband, Will. And we were all sitting in while she was having surgery, and doctor came out and she said it worked, and that all 5 of us busted out into tears. It was like the best moment I've had in a long time.
There was a couple days I didn't know if I was gonna make it through, and they gave me a 25% chance my pancreas was gonna be able to be fixed, and it was just, I am so grateful I didn't die, but it could have been either way easily.
I think Jenny had the fight to make it, and I don't know why we were so blessed to learn a great lesson from it all too, to learn and to have everyone realize that life is short. You gotta take every moment and squeeze them and hug them and love them.
It opened our eyes a lot because we haven't really had much of, you know, scares like that in the past, and I mean, like I said, you can't get much closer than our family, but I think it definitely made us appreciate what we had and how close we actually were as a family.
I have not missed a game her junior year or her senior year, and her sophomore year I missed 6 games, away games, and that was because my son was a senior in high school, and I was at his game instead.
My mom goes to every single game. She hasn't missed one in 2 years, and it's such a blessing knowing that she's gonna be there after the game, whether it's a good game, whether it's a bad game, she's always gonna be there to give me a hug after the game. And my dad does the same thing. He works a little bit more than my mom, so it's tougher for him. But I mean, I really truly don't think you can get any closer to a family than I am to mine.
Back up to Jankoska, top side, 3-ball, book it. Third 3 for Tori Jankoska, she's got 22.
The kid is just, she's a warrior. I don't know how else to explain it. It's the best word I have for her. I mean, it doesn't matter what she's given up man-to-man wise. It doesn't matter what they're doing to her. I mean, she's been boxed and won already. I mean, she just comes with a mental edge and acuity that I think is just off the charts. And it's just, she's just exceptional. I mean, she just competes relentlessly, and she never gives in to fatigue.
Whenever anybody talks about Michigan State, family is one of the first words always brought up, especially with recruits. You know, if they want to come to a big family environment, this is really what it is. From our team in general, just our team being a big family, to the whole athletic program, to the whole community around Michigan State. Everybody is really just a big family, is there for each other, supports each other. And it's definitely a reason why I came to Michigan State. You know, it's been a dream of mine to be here, and I'm so lucky and blessed that I did come into this family environment.
Michigan State and Ohio State from the Breslin Center today. MSU coming in at 12-4 overall. They are 2-1 in conference play, and Ohio State enters at 14-4. They are 4-0 in conference action this season. The low meeting between these two squads, and MSU trying to win their 3rd straight against the Buckeyes. We're ready to roll. Mavunga and Reimer at center court. The ball is tossed in the air, and the tip is won by the Ohio State Buckeyes. And here we go. Strap in. It's going to be a very quick-paced game tonight. Bounce pass to Jankoska at the top, comes off a screen, triggers a 3, and knocks it down. 3 away from tying the mark, 4 away from taking Ariel Power's seat as the top scorer in program history. Long pass to Jankoska, triggers up with 3, it's good. Tori Jankoska is the new leading scorer in program history, knocking down the 3-ball, breaking aerial powers record from a year ago. And for a player who was a Spartan fan growing up, will now forever have her name in the Spartan record books. And Reimer with a rebound for MSU. Spartans have done a nice job with the glass. Ahead to Jankoska. Mitchell goes down. Jankoska gets left of the lane and puts the jumper in. Jankoska with 21 points in the first half. It's a 3. That's good. Brandy Agee got her jump shot tonight. She's got 7 points in the first half. Spartan lead back to 10. Over to Jankoska. Wide open 3. Bam! The roof coming off the Breslin Center thanks to a 31-point first half by Jankoska. 1 second remaining in the half. Doss can't get the shot off, and the Spartans have all the momentum going to the locker room with a 54-41 lead over number 11 Ohio State at halftime. Inside Jankoska in the post on the right block. Gives to Allen. Elbow jumper. That's good. A dime for Jankoska. The first field goal for Jenna Allen. Spartans up 61-46. Bounce pass to Allen on the elbow. Inside to Gussert. Spins. Jumper. Rimming. Good. Nice one-on-one move by Lexi Gussert. And a timeout called by Ohio State. And listen to this Spartan crowd. Jankoska, a 3. Missed it left. Agee the board. Back up. Good. Agee with 13 tonight. Jankoska drives. Gets into the lane. Out to Reimer. Overhead pass to Agee on the left wing. Triggers a 3. Bam! Agee has had a wonderful touch tonight. She's got 16. Spartans win 94-75. Jankoska with a program record 42 points tonight. Sets the program scoring mark this evening. And MSU gives Ohio State their first Big Ten loss.
Win. Everybody contributed. Like.